Hello everyone, I am PurpleInk33. Welcome to what will be the final episode of The Legend of Zelda, Breath of the Wild. Last time we talked about all the stuff that happens after that castle gets liberated from the Calamity Ganon. This time I want to start with recreating kind of that opening shot. Because that right there, where the 4 divine beasts are targeting, is our target. And I figure no better way to start than from where we began. Let's head that way and let's talk about how we've gotten here. This has been quite the ride. This has been quite the ride. And for those of you who have been watching all the way through this entire series, and even those of you who might have just stumbled upon this video in the future going, oh, I want to look up the last battle of Calamity Ganon. I want to look that up. I thank you for watching. For all those of you who have been with me through the beginning, you guys are awesome. Thanks for watching. Thanks for supporting. I do want to do a little shameless plug. Up on screen now, you're going to find some ways to get a hold of me via the social medias. I do have a Twitter account, PurpleInk33. You should check that out. I do have a Dead Bokoblin. And I cannot see. You pansy. Dead. So anyway, yeah, I have a Twitter account. Please check that out. PurpleInk33 is going to be that's going to be one of the best ways to find out what new stuff is coming to the channel. It's the one I keep updated the most. You know, asking me that about a few years ago, I'd have been like, yeah, I don't have a Twitter. What's Twitter? Twitter sucks. Yeah, Twitter's actually really good. I actually quite enjoy Twitter. I do have a Facebook page, but it's really just an echo of the really just an echo of the Twitter account, so be sure to check all that stuff out. Of course, if you want to know even more what's going on with this channel alone, please hit the subscribe button. That's the best way to stay up to date. And actually, an even better way is to hit that little notification bell. After you hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell. I only upload 3 times a week, Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. At least that's what I've been doing all year. So yeah, enough of the shameless self-promotion. Let's talk about how we've gotten here. How have we gotten here? Well, it started back in January. That's a long time ago. I don't even remember when the first day I uploaded was. I think it was like January 18th or something like that. I mean, it was pretty much 7 months to the day from when this is being recorded. And it's been quite the journey. Quite the journey, growing even more as a Let's Player through this particular series. Now, what else have we done? We've gotten through the 4 trials that were on the Great Plateau. Spoke to Impa. We were told to recover our memory. We did that. There were 12 memories to recover. We were then told there was a 13th. We've managed through a lot of hardships. Difficult battles, such as this one, which really aren't difficult anymore. Because of that. I guess he couldn't see me. Couldn't see me through the Guardian. We've done a lot. What's over here? Cool. I got that back.
Rivali's Gale is now ready.
Got that back too. We've recovered our memory. We have saved all 4 of the Divine Beasts. They have now taken aim at Hyrule Castle. They are awaiting my final surge on the castle. They've been waiting for that for a few months now, actually. Since episode, I think it was 45, was when we got the final Divine Beast. But there was other things to do. Oh, son of a bitch, there's one of those. I have to go get that. Let's get something on that will make me go a little bit faster. So we've got all that done. We went and completed all the side quests. There are 90 of those in total. That included the Trial of the Sword, which powered up our Master Sword to a full 60, regardless of whether the Calamity's around or not. It now glows with the light to oppose the Calamity at any time of the day. I hear a Korok. I also hear one of those guys. Other things we've done. We've freed the champions even further by going through the Champions Ballad. We've learned more about them. I don't even care. Where is that thing? Essentially what we've done is we have gone through this entire game, all of it. We've found all 900 Korok seeds. We found out that really isn't worth it. Basically, we've had this big, long journey. That has taken us the better part of over 8 months to take, or of nearly 8 months to do. And we are now here at the final bit. And I don't see that. I don't see that thing, so we're just gonna go on then. One thing I am gonna do. I don't really need to be this super full powered. But I don't want to mess around. In between the Korok episode, which I filmed just before this, and this episode, I have done no upgrading. That's creepy. I've upgraded nothing. I went and got no additional implements. No additional bows or weapons or ancient arrows. I figure we're good. We are more than good in that regard. Yeah, I've lost the... I want to make sure we get everything. Take all these guys out. We have the ancient arrows to do it. He's trying to kill me. This is called a rock and a hard place. In between two guardians. Guess it's taking a while for that stuff to spawn. At any rate, we've come a long ways. Guardian. I'm gonna say, just die. Just die. We're not gonna be kind of beating around the bush here. We're just gonna take down the Calamity. Die. I've always felt that meant you take down all of its eyes and everything that can see that the Calamity is. Plus, take on all these guardians. But you know, I think this time, we're just gonna go. We're just gonna go. This is our final assault on Hyrule Castle. Let's do this. Only thing to do at this point is to thrust open these doors and head up the path. And here we are. Hyrule Castle. The final ascent. We're just going to follow the path. I'm not going to take any shortcuts or anything. We're just going to follow the pathway. Ow. Now it's trying to kill me. Out of your range. Now while we're inside the castle, everything takes, or is, it's 3 times quicker to respawn everything. And actually, we should have gone through the other bit there, but you know what? That's a shortcut I'm willing to take. I just want to take the path. This will take us through both gatehouses. And those are going to suck. There's no way around that. Those are just going to suck. Here we go, first gatehouse. There we go. Just not going to mess around with it. This is actually a less powerful Lionel than I was expecting. A much less powerful Lionel than I was expecting. This is the same kind of Lionel we found while we were inside the Trial of the Sword. You're dead. Pardon me while I grab your goods. Didn't really leave any of his other stuff, so there's that. And we get one of these. 10 bomb arrows. Really, you had to kick one out just before I left. You know what? That's fine. Proceeding onward. Goo is everywhere. That's okay. We are going to rid the world of this goo. This is the less dungeon part of Hyrule Castle and more of the just go kick some ass part of Hyrule Castle. Hyrule Castle in this game, I think it's cool. It's really cool looking. The music is incredible. But I don't think this is the best iteration of Hyrule Castle. I believe that goes to, without question, that goes to Twilight Princess's Hyrule Castle. What way do I want to go here? I do want to go up. Actually, I wanted to go back, but no, there was goo all over. I couldn't go that way. So I have to go this way. I'll get into that second gatehouse. Don't worry, I will not neglect that. We'll get there. Turret here is going to find me. Turret here is going to try to kill me. But I'm better. We're going to lose this royal bow, which is fine. I don't think it's even one of my good ones. Got some lag issues going on here, but that's you know what, we're going to be fine. I'm sorry, not lag, but frame rate. I actually want to get up on that. Yes, I know, I'm still collecting stuff, even though I really don't have to. Why? Because I feel like it. This is not the second gatehouse. This is still the first. That's okay. I do want to get over to the first. Or second. That's where I want to go next. I have to find the way through, and I think down here is going to be a good way through. Wow. There was a guardian that saw me, but... Those two turrets should be able to see me soon. I don't want to use that. That opens up the way. Gatehouse number 2. Where's the eye? Alright. Stop screwing around. There's a white mane Lionel. Just in time. Ow. Ow. That sucks. Damn it. I keep pressing the stick. Oh, shit. Yeah, it hurt. Punch him in the face. Yeah, this part got quiet. Ow. I have no health left. I have a quarter and a heart left. Okay, that's good. And we get one of these. Disappears. And this will give us 3 ancient arrows. I also feel it necessary to give me some health. Yeah, I've been kind of just going at it, not really being careful, because I have the ability to do that. Because we are, in all honesty, we are severely overprepared.
Daruk's protection is now ready to roll.
And just like that, we have Daruk's protection. It hasn't been long since we lost it, so... having the ability to get things back that quickly is good. We don't necessarily have the world's best weapons, but we've got good enough weapons that will get us through. Climbing ever so closely to the sanctum that we tried so hard to avoid before, we are now going to go inside the sanctum. You can tell it's heavily guarded. This is very clearly the final area. Ow. Not nice of you. Ow. It's a hell of a shot. You know what? Ow. Here we are. This is the sanctum. I am going to wait for my attack up to expire. I'm also going to go ahead and heal, because we have all this healing stuff. I'm going to go ahead and save here. Let's get psyched up here, kids. Episode number 99 of The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. This is it. This is what we have been training for the last 8 months. It's now time to enter the sanctum and God, that's ugly. I'm curious. No, it doesn't go in the compendium, but God, we got the picture. Here we go.
Link. 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 I'm sorry, but my power isn't strong enough. I can't hold it.
There it is. Every bit of each Blight Ganon we've faced comes together in this monstrosity. This is the Scourge of Hyrule Castle, Calamity Ganon. It's on! Let's do this!
Now my moment has finally come. Brace yourself, Ganon, for the sting of my revenge!
This will be our final opportunity. We will not fail.
Let's go, little guy. Now, open up wide, Ganon!
100 years in the making. Hold on, princess. Our moment has arrived.
All of that work, saving every one of the Divine Beasts, knocked Calamity Ganon's health in half. Each Divine Beast, by the way, 1/8 of health. But he's not gone yet. We gotta finish the job. That's alright. I think we're up for the challenge. Remember this bacon breath? Let's do that! Ow. Okay, you jumped right into fire. Alright, fine. Ow. It has been a long time since I fought this thing. Got him. Now we can go attack and have at him. Ow. It's okay. We've got... Got it. Deflect his laser beams back at him. Alright, that's it. I need something better than that. Halfway home. Well, now a quarter way. And he gets this thing on. Not much you can do about it. With the Flurry Rush on, we can go and attack him. Every time he attacks, his shield comes down. See? And that will take down his shield. Just keep attacking, hack and slash with whatever weapon you want to use here. He's got his shield back up.
The roof's protection is now ready to roll.
You now have the roof's protection back. That helps. Ow. Where are you? Urbosa's Fury for the win! Calamity Ganon has gone down! Looks just like any other Blight Ganons at this point. You sometimes get the feeling we're not done yet. That there's still more. Mainly because that's still floating there and heading and escaping toward the surface. It's time to leave Hyrule Castle's laboratory, which is exactly where this is. Zelda will help us get out of here. At least that's my guess is what happens here. There's our horse Epona.
Ganon. Ganon was born out of a dark past. He is a pure embodiment of the ancient evil that is reborn time and time again. He has given up on reincarnation and assumed his pure, enraged form. If set free upon our world, the destruction will be unlike anything ever seen before.
Hatred of Malice Incarnate, Dark Beast Ganon.
I entrust you with the bow of light, a powerful weapon in the face of evil. Link, you may not yet be at a point where you have fully recovered your power, or all of your memories. But courage need not be remembered, for it is never forgotten.
Best line of the game, courage need not be remembered, for it's never forgotten. And we just got the Bow of Light. Princess Zelda gave you this bow and arrow for the battle with Dark Beast Ganon. When wielded by the hero, it fires arrows of pure light strong enough to oppose the Calamity. Please remember to equip the ever-loving crap out of this. Now, this is why you have that extra slot down here in the bottom right that I can't really select right now. If your inventory is full, there is no way you cannot receive this bow. Bear that in mind. You at this point can also use your Master Cycle 0. I thought about it. I'm not gonna. Let's give the horse some love. This battle. For the record,
That energy covering Ganon's body is called malice. None of your attacks will get through as he now is. I will hold the malice back as much as I can, but my power is waning. Attack any glowing points that you see.
I don't see any glowing points yet. I see a lot of glowing points, but not with the, not glowing with the power that I'm looking for. Make sure to use your camera.
Aim for a glowing area.
Epona. Shit. No, I wanted to be.
Hold it much longer.
Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Where'd you go? There we go.
Power is weakening.
Alright, so we got all three. I'm going to the other side. It is now raining. Goddamn bushes. This beast, oddly enough, is not threatening.
Shoot a glowing area. It's working.
Oh boy. Through the bushes this time. There's one more spot we have to hit. Anytime now, Zelda. Oh boy. Go. Damn, bush.
Hurry, Link.
That hit it.
We're so close.
One left. There's one hit left.
Link, look up there. That's the very core of Ganon's being. Do what you must.
All you've got to do is go,
Finish him, Link.
goodbye. Oh no, you don't, Bacon Breath. You get what's coming to you. Blinked out of existence. Here it is. Destroy Ganon is now complete. Notice the castle spires are now blue.
I've been keeping watch over you all this time. I've witnessed your struggles to return to us, as well as your trials in battle. always thought, no, I always believed that you would find a way to defeat Ganon. I never lost faith in you over these many years. Thank you, Link. The hero of Hyrule. May I ask, do you really remember me?
And with that, we have brought to a close The Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild. This has been a long time coming. It's time for the credits. We kind of saw a lot of these credits actually with the DLC, as I realize no one ever sees these credits. Well, it's because we already saw the beginning of the game. We'll go through each of the areas here, including Kakariko Village, and we'll play each of the champions' themes. There's not really much in the way of a final cutscene, kind of like we get with Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, or what was the other one? Link to the Past to kind of get a little bit of a, after everything's done. You don't get that with this game. I think possibly because they may have just run out of time. They did push this. They did end up pushing this for to become a launch title, and the Switch launched on the power of this, as well as a number of upcoming games, including Smash Brothers, the new Super Mario Odyssey, which is great. That will be a thing on this channel at some point in time. No, I'm not going to find all 999 moons. At least not in one go like I did with this. I absolutely adore this game. Yes, it has its flaws. It has problems. Honestly, I don't have a problem with the weapon breaking system. I really don't. Kind of adds that little bit of realism to it. The weather, that always seems to have terrible timing. It's like, oh, you want to climb? By the way, it's gonna rain. Good luck. So there's that, and there's Yunobo on screen there. You can see him. This game was essentially 3 or 4 years in the making. They did the tech demo for the Wii U version of Legend of Zelda, a totally high-def, amazing tech demo of Link fighting an Armagoma. I think it was released at E3 in 2011, which is what really doomed Skyward Sword to, I don't want to say obscurity or mediocrity, because I enjoy that game. But I think people saw that, and it was just like we saw with Wind Waker and the GameCube demos. We saw a hand-to-hand combat with Ganondorf. It took us another 6 years to get that with Twilight Princess. Now we're in Zora's Domain and hearing Mipha's theme. The Koroks could have been trimmed down by a lot. I understand you want to, have that feel of there's something in the entire world. Otherwise, it does feel really empty, and it does feel really empty at times. I can understand. I understand that totally. So when people complain about that, it's like, yeah, I can kind of see where you're coming from there. This game is one of my favorite Zelda games. I did end up. I started my channel. I launched the channel back in February of 2017, and I kind of hemmed and hawed over what's my first video going to be. God, I don't even know what to do about my first video. And then March 3rd came, and then it was March 4th. It was March. The launch date it was March 4th of 17 came out, and I got my Switch, and I could not put this game down. Really couldn't put it down. It was incredible, and found all the stuff. Yes, that run through, I did go through all 900 Korok seeds. It was incredible. It was great to do. I got all of the extra stuff, the Medals of Honor, which we talked about last episode, which I haven't shown yet in terms of recording, but I will. Don't worry, I've yet to record that episode. That's actually next. Voice actors. Looking at the voice actors here, you don't even see a whole lot of the Japanese voice actors. Urbosa, my queen, I love her. Because unless you turn on the Japanese voice acting with the English subtitles, which I recommend at some point. I've gone through each of the memories with that, and it's really awesome to hear kind of the inflection that was intended from the original Japanese cast. The English cast, I did like a lot of the things the English cast did. Disagreed with a few choices. I don't know if it was directorial or if it was acting choices. You don't have to agree with everything to still enjoy it. And I did really enjoy the voice acting. Patricia Somerset and the entire cast actually has kind of embraced, the I don't want to say the fandom that they have that they've gotten themselves into. I believe they were at a con in Salt Lake earlier this year, and they did a shot of themselves like at a diner, a la the Avengers. I want to say it was. That was actually pretty cool. This game itself is again one of my favorite Zelda games. And this is one of my favorite pieces of music too. Love it. There's Patricia Somerset. Thank you, Patricia. That was awesome. I think Elizabeth Maxwell is the one who did Urbosa, but don't quote me on that. I may have to do some research on Future Self. We'll put it down at the bottom left-hand screen somewhere, I'm sure. Would I do the Koroks again? No, I'm good on that. I don't need to do the Korok seeds ever again. I'll do enough to get everything filled up. I wouldn't even need to do the shields. I think I don't really use shields, except for you saw in the very last segment. It's like, oh yeah, that's how I beat him. I deflected his lasers back in his face. I do recommend finishing this game. Absolutely, I'm going to agree with the completionist on that. You want to finish this game. Get the DLC. If you've not gotten the DLC, definitely do that. DLC 1 not as important as DLC 2, they kind of sell it all together. So DLC 2 is where you get the extra quest and the whole Champions Battle, which was incredible. It was amazing what they did with that. I do want to thank, once again, all of you for watching. If you do like what I do here on Purple Link 33, please like the video, show your appreciation, follow the video. You can also hit the subscribe button. That'll help me out a lot. And also hit that little bell button so you know when videos get uploaded. And I promise the next Let's Play won't have hour-long videos every week. I do sincerely apologize for that. Also want to go ahead and thank a few of the Let's Players that have inspired me to do this. The Runaway guys, of course, got me. They were the first ones I got to see. So, Nintendo Capri Sun, Chuck Conroy, Proton John, thank you guys so much for all that you do. Tim, thanks for having me on a couple of your streams. That's been incredible. I love doing that, and I want to keep doing it more. It's incredible, it's fun, and when I finally do get onto Twitch, which will be highly publicized on this channel, I'll make sure to get you on CoCom, and you may even be a mod. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see about that. Tom Fox, also thank you for all of your hard work. Josh Jepson and Attack Toucans, all the completionists. Everybody that I've watched probably over the last 7-8 months, plus to kind of get a more feel of how to do this. In the meantime, ladies and gentlemen, this has been The Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild. I have been Purple Link 33. Gonna have probably a week or so off, and then we'll get into the next Let's Play, which I think I know what I want to do. I just have to figure out how to do it. Again, thank you guys all for watching. We'll see you in the next Let's Play. Take care, everyone.
We'll make our way to Zora's domain. Divine Beast Varuta. Looks like it's stopped working. Let's investigate the situation. Miva's father. I believe he would like to hear more about her. The least we can do is visit him and offer him some closure. Although Ganon is gone for now, there is still so much more for us to do, and so many painful memories that we must bear. I believe in my heart that if all of us work together, we can restore Hyrule to its former glory. Perhaps even beyond, but it all must start with us. Let's be off. I can no longer hear the voice inside the sword. I suppose it would make sense if my power had dwindled over the past 100 years. I'm surprised to admit it, but I can accept that.